Greetings, everyone, to the next Let's Play. I think. There we go. Well, we shall be playing Shadowgate for the NES. Nice little point-and-click adventure game. It's pretty fun. Okay, so I had to do a couple practice runs because I didn't want to forget anything. So you're kind of on a time limit on this game with the torches, but other than that, everything's going to go pretty smooth and it's very text-based. So here we go. The last thing that you remember is standing before the wizard Lakmir as he waved his hands. Now you find yourself staring at an entryway which lies at the edge of the forest. The druid's words ring in your ears. Within the castle Shadowgate lies your quest. The dreaded warlock lord will use his black magic to raise the behemoth from the dark depths. The combination of his evil art and the great titan's power will surely destroy us all. You are the last of the line of kings, the seed of prophecy that was foretold eons ago. Only you can stop the evil one from darkening our world forever. Fare thee well. Gritting your teeth, you swear by your god's name that you will destroy the warlock lord. So we begin. So the first thing we can do is we can look at ourselves. Thou art truly a brave knight. We can hit ourselves. Smash! Now you see stars. I wonder if I can speak to myself. What odd behavior for such a brave warrior. So we got a bunch of things. We also have a torch. This torch throws dancing shadows about the room. We're not in a room, we're in front of the gates of Shadowgate. It's a heavy wooden door with iron hinges. It's the skull of some creature. Its meaning seems quite clear. Death lurks inside. It's a stone wall. So yeah, you can look at everything, but first thing we need to do is open up this skull, because inside lies a key. As if by magic, the skull rises. We're going to take the key. Key 1 is in hand. Alright. Now we need to open said door. The door is open. It's the door leading into the castle Shadowgate. Let's move inside said door. There's some evil eyes.
That pitiful wizard Lakmir was a fool to send a buffoon like you to stop me. You will surely regret it, for the only thing here for you is a horrible death. He-Man!
The sound of maniacal laughter echoes in your ears. Alright, so what we need desperately are more torches, so we're going to take the torch. We're going to take this torch. I'm going to look around the room a bit. It's a beautifully woven rug. This wooden door is reinforced with heavy sheets of steel. Even though this door is only an inch thick, it is very sturdy. Alright, we need to open the doors. Let's try opening this one. The door is locked. Lost. The door is locked. Well, we need to use one of our keys.
God dang it, Speedy.
What do you want to use this on? This door here, because that's where it works. Click! The key worked. It unlocked the door. Let's move into this door, because the key doesn't work on the other door. The stone walls seem uncomfortably close as you walk down the stairs. Alright. Let's take this torch. We'll take this other torch. This torch is a weird torch. Let's look at said torch. There is something out of the ordinary about this torch, but you can't put a finger on it. Alright, let's look at this book. It's an ancient tome. It seems that no one has disturbed its pages for centuries. Alright, well, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and save it here. Because let's start messing with things. Let's take this book. It's mine now. Whoa! When you remove the book... I love that thump noise. When you remove the book from its pedestal, the floor collapses and you fall to your death. I'm getting ready to be looking at the Grim Reaper a lot. It's a sad thing that your adventures have ended here. We'll move back into this room. Okay. Maybe I need to go and get the death things out of the way before I start taking things and doing stuff. Okay, well, basically, if you do anything in the book other besides open it, you fall to your death. The book is opened and examined. A rectangular hole has been cut out of the inside of the book. There's a key. We will take the key from the book, for it is not a thing. Key 2 is in hand. Alright, let's move out of here. Because key 2 works on this door. Whoops! Did the wrong thing. Silly me. Oops. Dang it. Okay, you see the torch is getting a little smaller? It's getting ready to play the annoying music. Let's move into this door. Oh! As you enter, you can see a sword and a sling inside. Heck yeah. The sling was taken. The sword is in hand. Let's look at the sling. It's a small leather sling. This would come in handy for long-range battles. It's a double-edged broadsword. The handle has druidic script written upon it. Welcome to the annoying music, everyone. It looks like reading things does use up time. But we should have enough time to get through most of the game. If I need to, I can speedrun this sucker. Standing along corridor, huge archways line its entire hall. Okay, so we can see that. Alright, so what we need to do now... Oh, wait. Can I look at this? Stone wall. Okay, so you see there's a little rock that's off right there. Actually, hold on. We're going to move around the corner first. The stones in these walls were probably cut by the hands of enslaved mountain dwarves. Where we're going to go is to the right. This is where we need to go first. A shark swims by as if patrolling this calm pool. Let's look at some things. The waters of this subterranean lake are as still as a corpse. A lime-covered skeleton stares at you through eyeless sockets. It's a small brass key. The metal door shows significant signs of rust. Well, let's see if we can take this key here, boys. Jump right in and go. Ain't scared no shark. You can't reach it from here. Swimming in this shark-infested pool would be suicidal. Will you let me do everything else, dumb? Alright, let's open this door and move in there. The door's open. There's something we need in here. Water cascades over a subterranean cliff into the cool, clean stream. This landslide looks like it occurred ages ago. It would take you months to clear it away. Cold water cascades down a cliff into a small stream. Alright, well we're going to take a couple of stones. I'm just going to take 3 of these. Well, actually I'm going to take 2. We're going to need 2. You can pick up all of them, but it just clogs your inventory. Now here's a little hidden thing. As if by cliche, you can move behind the waterfall. The walls in this room are much too close for comfort. The damp walls of this eerie cavern are rough and irregular. The rock is quite loose. Well, we know what we do with loose rocks. You hit the rock as hard as you can. Pow! Like Batman! The loose rock falls down as if hinged to the wall. Alright. What we have right here is a bag. We're just going to open the bag here so it doesn't clog my inventory. Bag 1 is open. The bag contains 3 large jewels. We're going to need all of them, so let's take them. Blue gem's in hand. The red gem is in hand. The white gem is in hand. Okay, so we're done there. You're standing in a dark underground cavern. The way is blocked by a landslide, and even with your might, you cannot clear yourself a path. Well, we can't ever go that way. There's some weird things about this game. There's like places that it says you can go, but you can't. I don't know. Alright. We're gonna go back to this room. And we're gonna hit this stone. Pow! The stone falls away to reveal a secret passage. Alright. Opens up a new thing on the move menu. As soon as you enter the room, you see an arrow on the front wall. Okay, cool. Let's take the arrow. The arrow's in hand. can't take it. You can't take it. What about these torches? This torch is attached securely to the wall. A slab of concrete rests upon 2 stone supports, some 10 feet from the floor. It is very dark. Well, let's try to move up there. The ledge wasn't strong enough to hold you. You fall to the ground and land hard on your rump. Rump, rump, rump. I didn't want to take it. I want to look at it. It's rubble from the broken ledge. Alright, so what we need to do here... God dang it, Speedy, will you just settle down and just pick a spot to lay? Ooh! You move the torch. It's a hidden door. There is a spiral staircase leading down. Let's take this little staircase here. The other torch doesn't do anything. You stand at the edge of the deep chasm. From the darkness below arise the screams of the undead. This cave is hewn roughly in the chasm's wall. This shabby bridge is held together with nothing but frayed ropes and rotten planks. The ropes are indeed in bad condition. Judging by the intricate workmanship, this bridge seems to be quite sturdy. Okay, well, we got time. We can save it quick. As you reach the middle of the bridge, it collapses under your weight, under your feet. The bridge won't hold you. You can't cross unless you lose some weight. Okay. So, there we go. Here's the thing. Alright, so we just gotta move over to the left. Oh crap! What's this? A wraith is standing in your way, barring your path. So if nobody knew, there is actually a remake of this game that came out. With like new graphics and everything. It's basically the same game, just new graphics, so... It's a shadow wraith, a hideous specter who eternally walks the line between life and death. This heavy cloak contains no frivolous adornments, such as pockets or a hood. Alright, well, let's just move past him. You have to open the door before you go through it. Alright, well, let's open the door. You're afraid to get near it. Well, let's get this frickin' sucker out of the way. You're afraid to get near it. Okay, well, what we have to do is light a torch. And then we have to light this torch. The torch burns with a strange white flame. With a shout, you throw the flaming torch at it. Yah! With a blinding flash, the white flame engulfs the undead apparition. When you open your eyes again, the wraith is gone. Huzzah, everyone. Huzzah. The cloak is in hand. Alright, we need to use the cloak on ourselves. We need to wear this thing. Oh, I need to look at the arrow. You try on the cloak and find it very unbecoming. It barely fits over your armor. I've got armor? I've never seen like it. A finely crafted silver arrow is not uncommon in the elven lands. Alright, so what is this over here? It's too high for you to reach. Alright, well we can go in this door now. The door's open. This small stone chamber is lined on one side by 2 barred portals. Okay, first things first, let's take the torch. And we got some bottles. Bottle 2 is in hand. Bottle 1 is in hand. Scroll 1 is in hand. It's an ancient, leather-bound parchment. Alright, let's open the scroll. The scroll 1 is open. Your hands begin to sweat because of your extreme excitement. 5 to find, 3 are 1. 1 gives access to the bladed sun. Silver orb to banish below. The staff of ages to vanquish the foe. Joining 2, the golden blade. The last to invoke the platinum horn. That's very much clues to what you need to do later in the game. The sturdy bars of this cage. Your nose detects the presence of a concealed animal. Can we open this? It won't open. This looks like I can hit this one. Thump! The sound echoes in the room. You can hear a faint scratching from within the dark depths behind the bars. What the frick is this Epor? This sign reads Epor. 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 You got it! It seems to be some sort of magic word. You've learned one magic spell. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, let me look at something here. Damp air is blowing out from a gap in the stone wall. So what we need to do now is open this, because you feel the ground shake as the rock moves slowly aside to reveal a passageway.
Bam, sucker! Hidden rooms!
The cold water from the limestone drips on your neck, sending shivers down your spine. Alright, what we got here? This is a concave polygon. It seems to have been carefully carved into the stone. It's a stone wall. Alright, so what we need to do... Let's take the old blue gem. You know, I didn't even look at these gems. It's a white stone of unknown origin. A fine thing to gamble away in a good card game. It's a fine red ruby. Its color reminds you of your adventure across the Sea of Blood. It's a dark blue gemstone and is as big as the pommel of a sword. Alright. Oh, we need to look at these bottles too. It's a small silver bottle. What is it? It sure smells terrible. The small silver bottle glows with a lustrous shine. You notice that the bottle is impossibly light. There's your clue. On that one. We'll use that later. Much later. Okay, so put the blue gem in here. As soon as you place the blue gem in the hole, you hear the sound of grinding stone. The wall slowly rises to reveal a magical image of an old wizard.
Listen, warrior. The Warlock Lord can only be defeated by thy courage and the Staff of Ages. Remember, 5 to find, 3 for the staff, 1 to be the key, and 1 to be thy pathway. Have thy wits about thee, warrior. Fare thee well.
The wall slides back into place, hiding the image from your sight. A scroll appears. Scroll 2 is open. You've read the scroll. The scroll reads,
As the shadow of the wind thou shalt be.
Humana! You've learned one magic spell. As the spell was chanted, the scroll 2 quickly vanished. Alright, so we got everything we need there. Alright, so we need to use Epor. The spell was chanted. Epor! There are many strange things in this world. When you said the magic spell, the rope moved. Having stretched up to the hole, the rope stops moving. So basically it's rope backwards. Whoop-de-doo. Let's go up here. This room, full of mirrors, reminds you of the Elven Funhouse at King Otto's Fair. Alright, so let's grab us some more stuff. A couple more torches. We still got plenty of torches, so I'm not worried about that. The broom is in hand. We found a friggin' broom. It's gonna clean this place up. This broom looks remarkably like the one owned by the sirens of the Isle of Yeklam Irat. Okay. Oh yeah, we gotta open this door. We'll check out these mirrors a little more later. This long, cold hallway is lined on either side by a half a dozen coffins. Alright, so we're gonna save it. Because we got some stuff we can screw around with. Alright, so let's open this one. Ew! The lid of the coffin is open. This green slime is quite disgusting. Alright, we open this one. The lid of the coffin is open. Ah! As you open the tomb, a banshee flies out and emits an ear-shattering scream. You're all right, but it's very hard to hear. You try to pass the slime, but it engulfs your body, dissolving it in seconds. You die instantly. No pain, no nothing. You were slimed. No one slimes Pete Fake when he gets away with it. Alright. So we should be in the room before. Okay, good. Alright, so what we need to do... Can I open this one? Okay. Let me look at that one. You open this one. The lid of the coffin is open. And there's a bag. The bag, too, is opened. I don't really think we even need any of this stuff. But we'll take all the copper coins. Why not? They're things. Alright, now what we need to do is open this one. The lid of the coffin is opened. A mummy stands silently before you. God dang! Would you shut up, you stupid frickin' torch? I'm tired of your mess. If it runs out, you basically say you stumble around the dark until you kill yourself. It's stupid. The mummy bursts into flames, leaving behind a scepter among the ashes. Alright, we need to go ahead and light us up another one. Alright. Let's look at the scepter. This is a very important item. This jewel-studded scepter is truly made for a king. Hint. Another hint. The scepter's in hand. Wait. You have to open the door before you go through it. Okay, fine. I'm going a little backwards here, but come on, give me a break. Okay. So what we need to do now is we're going left. Door's open. You enter a cold room. The stench of flesh and decay pervades the small chamber. You begin to shiver. This room is really cold. Okay, let's look around here. Yeah. It's a small trap door made of polished metal. It's a large pedestal with iron trim. It's a small hole in the wall some 3 inches deep. It's a finely crafted wooden door. Alright, well, in heck, let's go down and see what's down here. The door is open. Oh. Alright, let's go down here. Oh, crap! A broken fragment of a wooden ladder hangs from the opening. As you go down the trap door, you realize you took a big step. The fall is quite fatal. Against it made the thump. I just love all the deaths in this game. Yeah. Okay, so we can go ahead and move on from this room. That's the only way you can kill yourself in this room. Alright, so what we need to do now is use the white gem. Yeah. The gem fits perfectly in the hole. A small crystal sphere magically appears on the stand. This crystal sphere is as cold as ice. So let's take our ice sphere. Open up this door and move into this room. Okay, here we go. Fear grips you as you enter this hot room. All you can see are 2 eyes in the darkness. They seem to be watching every move you make. Will you shut up, you stupid torch? Just lit one of you! God dang! Oh, I just have to use the torch itself. Okay. Alright, so, well, heck. I want this spear. Let's take this. Oh, that's not good. Whoosh! Flames suddenly shoot from the dragon's mouth. The cloak can't stand up to the dragon's fire. Dragon flame engulfs your body. You pay for your curiosity with your life. Well, crap! Okay. Alright, so let's look at all this stuff in this room. This seems to be a helmet of the sort commonly worn by hobgoblins. Seems to be the skull of some unfortunate individual. This pile of gold is worth the king's ransom. The pieces have been melted together. This is an extremely heavy iron-bound chest and is securely locked. It's an ancient gnome warhammer. This weapon does not show the signs of a battle. It's a heavy shield. There are only a few dents on it. Its bone has been picked clean. This spear is some 7 feet long. The tip seems to be made of finely forged silver. Ooh, frickin' thing, shut up! Jeez, I'm tired of that mess. Okay. So first thing you want to do in this room is take the shield. The shield is in hand. You raise your shield just in time to block the dragon flame. A Okay, so now we need to take the spear. Again, flames spew forth. You use the shield for protection. It's getting hot. You don't know how much longer you can stand it. Hammers in hand. Okay, it's gonna say the same thing here for a couple times. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna take the helmet. You can take a lot of stuff in this room before you go down, but if you wait too long, the shield will burst on you. I'm gonna take the extra torch. Oh! Okay, so the shield melted. Okay, I know what I need to do. It's very cold in that room, so what you need to do is, okay, you take... I was able to take a lot of stuff. You take a couple things. I'm trying to take the spear. Give me the spear! I took a bunch of stuff out of this room before. Okay, I'll take these 3 things. Because the helmet's not really useful, but it's used for something else later, just in case. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to move back out here. The room stinks of rotten meat. Okay, then move back up here. And we should be able to start taking stuff. If not, I know what I can do. Okay. And I will take the bone. That's all I'm going to take. I'm getting out of here. Okay. Shut up, Torch! My gosh! Every time I turn around, you're freaking playing god-awful music. It's basically a 1-minute warning to find another torch. See, my inventory's getting a bit bloated now. Okay. I'm trying to keep it. Okay, so what we want to do is use a sphere on this water. You drop the sphere into the lake and notice the ripples disappear as the water turns into ice. Shabams. The lake has become a solid sheet of ice. Now we can take this key. Key 3 is in hand. Now we want to use our torch on the lake. You put the burning torch close to it. The torch melts away the ice over the sphere, allowing it to float to the surface. Not surprisingly, the lake quickly refreezes. And now we can take this. We'll need it later. Now we'll move out. Move forward. We're almost done with this area completely. We'll be back later, though. Okay, so the hammer is useful here. So we have 3 windows. Let's break this one. You have opened a magic portal into deep space. You are immediately sucked through. The lack of air causes you to quickly lose consciousness. The Grim Reaper quickly embraces you. Hello! God dang this game. Alright, let's try on the left. As soon as you break the mirror, shards of glass fly through the air and slice into your body. Blood pours from your wounds and your body slumps to the floor. What? Okay, I was about to say, I was like, is this wasting my time with the freaking torch? Because I don't think it is. Is it going back to the previous room? Look at this, I just used a freaking torch and it's already going out again. Alright, so you want to break the one in the middle. Bellowing like some Norse god, you smash the hammer into the mirror. You shatter the mirror, revealing an iron door. A solid iron door lies beyond the broken edges of the mirror. Alright, so what we need to do is use the new key we got. Then the door opens. This room is incredibly hot. This must be what the lower levels of Gehenna are like. This tireless fire burns with such heat that this room seems to be in the belly of hell itself. It's a long, thin bridge forged of fine metal. Alright. The door's open. Suddenly you feel a gust of wind. A searing blast of heat knocks you across the room. What the frig is this? Flaming horror appears at the end of the bridge. Have at thee, foul demon. You have a sword on it. The fire drake screams triumphantly and gives you an eternal sunburn. Jeez. I just roasted myself, boys. Right. Okay, so what we need to do here is use the sphere on the fire. Ba-doop. You hurl the sphere into the fire below. The hell-spawned flames quickly vanish as soon as the sphere touches them. The view of the floor is totally obscured by a thick black oil. Alright. So we can move through here now. The sharp, cold wind whips over the ledge of the deep, dark chasm. Okay, what do we got here? It's a sturdy wooden bridge. It's a doorway. Okay. Oh! As you step on the bridge, a troll appears and says, "This bridge is mine. It'll cost you a gold coin to cross." Well, screw you, I'm moving. You can't do that. The troll cries, you can't trick me." The troll then picks up the bridge, causing you to fall into the chasm. Thump. With Grim Reaper waiting at the bottom. Good lord. Alright, guys. So, let me move up here. And when we come back, we shall go on with more Shadowgate. Till next time, guys. See ya.